All right, we are live. Welcome to the Monday Night Mastermind. Today is May 23rd, 2016, and I have some really great stuff for you today. Now, my voice is kind of scratchy and uh, froggy and stuff like that, and I think it's because I was working in my basement the other day, and I was cleaning out some old dusty, moldy stuff, and so the next day I kind of start I felt it. I felt my age. I'm getting older, and things are affecting me more. But really today I want to talk to you guys about some projects that I'm working on, and I think you can learn a lot just by seeing, what kind of the things that I do for people. I'm going to bring you in on the inside of what I'm doing for my wife. She recently started getting very interested in blogging and starting to brand herself and stuff like that. And lucky for her, she's married to me, and I can hook her up basically. So um, I'm I'm gonna go through kind of what I'm doing for her, and you know actually set some things up so that you guys can you know see what I do and hopefully mimic what I'm doing for yourselves. All right. So this is free training. This stuff can cost you a lot of money uh, to have somebody else do. It also could cost you not a lot of money. It depends on where you go. I mean, you can go to Fiverr and get a lot of this stuff done for like five or $10, but it's not going to be nearly the quality that um, that you would get if you were really paying for stuff. So let me take a drink of water here, and then I'll share my screen and we'll get started. All right. So before I share my screen, check something. It's real quick. Give me that. Okay. Don't need that anymore. And I'll take that. I can go. All right. I can go and check. Let's see if the. All right. Let me share my screen. All right. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, we're not talking about. If you got an email from me, we're not talking about Snapchat. Let me fix that right now. Let's see. So to do that, I'll go to get response. For some reason, I thought I had get response already up. Maybe I've got to. Huh. All right. Let's see. So what I do, send you guys messages, is I go to messages and get response, and then I go to my newsletter, and then I go to one of the ones that I sent out, and this is the one I sent out. I'm not sure. Uh, I put it up here in message name instead. Usually I just delete that and then I go put it there, but I don't know. All right, so I'll send this out to people. Alrighty. And that's how you do get response. I've got other autoresponders, Aweber, some other ones that I don't even know the name. But this is the one that I use for this. So, and this one is the one that I'm going to be doing some training on today. So let's see here. All right. So first things first. My wife wants to brand herself. All right. So she joined a network marketing company, and she wants to start selling those kind of products and stuff like that. And so thankfully she came to me before she told the world what she was doing, and I gave her a little advice, and I'm going to give you guys the same advice. Is if you're in a network marketing company, whether it be selling vitamins or selling soap and lotion, it doesn't matter what you're selling, really. It doesn't matter what company you're in. It doesn't matter. You should brand yourself, not your company. You don't have to mention your company at all, okay? And in the long run, this is going to be huge for you, because there's a lot of network marketing companies that are great, but they still go out of business. There's a lot of network marketing companies that aren't so great and they go out of business. All right. So the reason you should brand yourself, well, that's one reason, is if your network marketing company goes out of business and you branded yourself with them, then what? Then you have to explain to everybody, what's going on and stuff like that. But if you brand yourself to something that you're passionate about, my wife's passionate about um, things that matter to moms, right? So the thing, what I did, at the very beginning with her, I asked her a lot of questions. We figured out, her target market, and we figured out, what she wants to make her content around. All right. What her expertise, what she wants to brand herself as an expert as. Okay. So um, now I got that. We developed and some ideas for a giveaway that she can use on her blog. And so I'm gonna just share with you a couple things with that real quick, because I've also got to set some things up for that. So let's go to her blog, which is right here, and it's lynnbayliss.com. Her tagline is "Let's talk about things that matter." And so she doesn't have any posts yet, but she does have a giveaway. She's got a list of uh, you know things that she does, tactics and strategies, that saves her thousands of dollars a year. She is, I can attest to this, she is a master at this. All right. And so I created these images here. This is a banner on her blog, and this is a banner. This is a header banner on her blog. And if we go to Facebook, I'll show you one that we did for Facebook. Okay. And this is the one that I created for her Facebook. All right. So as you can see, each one is different. You know, I looked online to see what the dimensions were for each banner so that they fit exactly, you know, the way they're supposed to. See, everything lines up really nicely. I always say the point of your fan page or your business page on Facebook is to get them to your blog. All right. So that's why I say go. I have a call to action. Go to lynnbayliss.com. And my wife didn't want to necessarily use her first name, Lynette. And she usually uses Lynn when she talks to, you know, customer service people and stuff like that. So we decided to go ahead and do lynnbayliss.com. One, because it's smaller, it's easier, and she felt more comfortable with that. But I do recommend that you always brand yourself. If you got a short name, then that's great. I use joshbayliss.com instead of joshuabayliss.com. We also bought her LynetteBayliss.com, and we'll be most likely forwarding that to her blog as well. And then I also bought all of my kids' domains, their names, and I would highly suggest that too. So, so how did I make these images? Well, I use a thing called PicMonkey, I think. Yeah, PicMonkey.com, and I just make these images. So this is the banner that I created, and you just go on here and just create things. But as you can see, all of them have some of the same types of things in them because I want them to be congruent. You know, basically the same fonts. You know, all of them had this little butterfly here and all that kind of stuff. All right, so PicMonkey's great. It can be kind of slow because of these banners here. They they make things run a little slow, but it works. So let me take another drink real quick. All right, so one thing I can show you real quick is I saw this image of this lady on the phone in Google, and I thought, oh man, that is like perfect because you know this lady looked like this image looks kind of like my wife, and this green is pretty much the same green that we've been putting everywhere. So this is perfect. So I had to get this, but I couldn't find it in a transparent form where PNG or you know whatever. So what I do for that is I go to what is it called? Pixlr. So I go to pixlr.com/editor, and I'll just show you real quick how to do this. It's really not that hard. So you launch editor app. You take a screenshot of whatever picture or save that picture to your site, and then let's we could do something different maybe. I can't find it right away. Those are some samples of kind of what I did earlier. Let's see. It's already one. See, that's the picture that I found. There's a screenshot. Okay, so we'll just do this again. So here's the screenshot, and it was actually transparent, but it had both of those phones. Excuse me. A man and a woman, and I only wanted this. So here's what you do. You go to this little, I don't know what you call it. Let's see, wand tool, and then you click on the outside here, and then you go to Edit, Invert Selection, and then you go to Edit again, and then you copy, and then you go to Edit again, and then you paste, and then you go over here where it has a lock, and you double click that, and you unclick that, and unclick that, and then go there, and voila, it is done. That is a transparent picture now. All right, and you just go to File, Save, and you're done. All right. All right. So now that we're done with that, now I want to show you guys how to set up. So right now I'm doing a capture page, and I picked this one in InstaBuilder, which is free if you've got Kalatu Premium. So I chose that one. I went here. I took a screenshot of part of the image here, and I replaced that image, changed some of the text here. Let's see. All right. Simply enter your first name and primary email. To oh, I always spelled that wrong. To receive list. How about to send my secret list to your inbox. Free today. All right. All right. So now go here. I got to set up a form. So create forms. All right. I go here. And I need to make sure that's in the right campaign. And I created one for, you can see I got a lot of campaigns. All right. So add this to the cycle. Custom thank you page. Haven't made the thank you page yet, but excuse me. In mailers.com/thank you. That is where it's going to be, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Add the name. Let's add first name. Yeah, like that. And all right, so copy this code. You just press this button here. It's copied. Let's go over here, and you click on the gear here. You go over to opt-in form HTML code. Paste that in there. Process. And voila. So here's some other things that you can do. Manage fields. First name. It's required. Email is required. It's good to require that too. You know what? Just had a thought back here. It'd be really good to know people's gender. For my wife's marketing. So I'm going to change this. Manage fields. Acquire all those. First name. Best email address. Just put save. Back over here. Excuse me. All right. And now button type. All right, so I want to edit the button because it's not a free guide. I mean, it is sort of a guide, but button text. Yes, I want the free list. And thing looks good. I like the color of the button. Sometimes they've got some good icons. Is there one that a lot of times I'll use like an arrow. We've got email ones. Those are kind of nice. I'll put an email there so they know for sure they're getting an email. All right. I hate spam. All right. Get ends list for free. All right, everything looks pretty good. I might make this a little smaller. Oops, undo that. And keep aspect ratio. There we go. Now when I do it, it'll all right, so it's 16. All right. Okay, I think we're done. Save. Publish. And then let's exit editor. We'll go down here. And I made a group for her to keep everything organized. Copy. I'm using that. And there it is. Now, let's check. Gosh. And I am a male. Everything seems to be working right. Wins list of 6,000s. I might change that a little bit. Make it look a little better. There we go. And save. Did automatically. All right, there we go. Looks a little better. Looks good. Do this, Josh. Email. Oops. Mail. And this says this website is temporarily unavailable because I haven't created it yet. So, but I should be receiving her email, and it looks like that favicon works too. All right, so that is complete, and it's 8:03. So it's time to leave you folks. So I hope you got some value today. You got to see me over the shoulder actually do some real work, and I think that the things that I shared with you can be very useful for you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and we'll see you guys next week. I've got a lot of really awesome training for you. There's always things going on, so just come back next week and look for my emails. Take care and God bless, and I'll see you next week.